Hello, everybody. My name is Beatrice Gonzalez, and I am a spiritual investigator here to deliver the news of what the FBI knows. So let's get down to business and talk about it. So, we have new information, and I just wanted to thank all those who have been working with all of us, assisting with the investigation to bring organized crime down to its knees. And I have to say, you are doing a fantastic job with all of the new information that we have been receiving. So, this is what we know. My best friend is connected to a tech company. So, this organization that is connected to a tech company, they have evidence that she has been working close with a tech company. Now, this tech company is the company. Of course, there's going to be information, only certain information that I can reveal to the public. The other information, of course, the ABC boys, the DC boys have the rest. So I will give the information that I would like all of y'all to know. So, this tech company is the company that is uh, responsible for the spying, the monitoring, and also the recording of homes. Because since this criminal organization, this controlled environment, groups of people, military families, community members work with this tech company, and they are the ones that are responsible. So you know that this tech company is going to go down because they're aiding and supporting a child trafficker. These are individuals that are exploiting American people in their homes, watching through hidden surveillance. Now, this company who is spying, monitoring, and recording families in their homes are the ones that are assisting the tribe of pedophiles. These are the ones that have lust, sexual desires for children. And of course, these are the ones on that list with the little ones, you know where. Of course, these are people in power of positions where they don't want to be known that they're pedophiles. But of course, all of us who are assisting with this investigation, we're getting down to business. And boy, we really are gathering all of the evidence, all of the facts against this group of people who are operating in this country, targeting the American people through hidden surveillance. So they know that my ex best friend is connected to this tech company. So, see, this is the way you find out all of the information from the ones who have been supporting this pedophile group, because they have been targeting our children. This is the group that creates child pornography. They work with AI tech pros. They record your children. So your children are coming out of the bathroom or taking a shower and they come out to change. They're recording your child when they come out of the bathroom, when they're naked and they're drying off and getting dressed. They take that footage that they illegally record you, your children, and you. Then they create the child pornography through AI, and they mix the images so that they can sell this filth on the dark web. They sell it to foreigners. They create the child porn so that they can sell. So you see how all of these individuals have been profiting by 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 investing their money into real estate property where they have hidden cameras that are recording people and then creating child pornography. So this is why in the United States there has been found child pornography, and it's called AI child pornography, meaning they put the individual, they mix the images so that it can appear that an adult person is having sex with a child. So my best friend is working with a tech pro company where they specialize in spying, monitoring you, and surveillancing and recording. So now the FBI has that evidence. So let me give you more information. How's everybody's day? My day has been beautiful. Okay, so let me see. Because I love my job. I love reporting everything that I know so that I can pass it on to people. And at the same time, it helps individuals to uh, assist with the investigation. And of course, I'm helping individuals to escape this pedophile ring, because since there's going to be a major raid, this will give people time to know exactly what moves to make, what to do with their futures before the big bang happens, meaning everybody gets hauled off into a paddy wagon and they're arrested. So, for many people who are ashamed and have a lot of guilt for working with this group, you can always start preparing exactly what you're going to do with your future and what you want to help yourself with, because like I said, it's all going to go down and many people are going to be arrested because they've been working with a pedophile ring. So they know that, let me see, they the FBI, DEA, and also I would like to say this is internal affairs. So there's people who is walking among you that are working as double agents. There are government spies that are see, because this is a huge major investigation. Excuse me for 1 second. Marky, can you turn on the air conditioner? Thank you. I got a little hot in here. Thanks. Excuse me for 1 second. I want to open up my soda. Thank you, mi amor. Excuse me. Delicious. I like soda too. So, because this is a big major takedown, everything is being done in secrecy. So, a lot of people who have jumped ship are working as double agents. They're still living in the controlled environment, but they're gathering information. And of course, there are a lot of officials who were a part of this organized crime. Now they're working as government spies. So, see, the tables have turned. The people who are within the controlled environment are now the same individuals that are giving the information, assisting in the investigation to help out. So this is a beautiful thing because we're all shining our light on the tribe of pedophiles, the people who have been exploiting the American people. And this is how a lot of people are getting out of the situation that they were previously in because they were assisting the child trafficker. Now they're assisting the government, the people who want to put a stop to this organized crime. So they're inside the community and they're all all hands involved in this investigation. So when I come to deliver what I know, I am giving you the information about the controlled environment. I'm giving you the information of what we know. And of course, the individuals who are assisting us, they got their covered in secrecy because they have inside knowledge, they have inside information, they have years of of experience working with organized crime. So since they know that this now has came to the open, that this criminal organization has been exposed, so now because they know, now they're assisting, but they can still remain there. And like I said, depending on the person's situation, a lot of people have relocated on their own because they got out of the situation. Some people had moved to different states, and others are assisting in the investigation because they still will live and remain in the place, but they're helping out. So, this is why we have the information about what's going on. So, and like I said, thank you. Thank you everybody who have been helping, because see, in order to break this criminal organization down, it has to work from within. So it is the same individuals who were participants. Now, those same individuals are the same ones who are assisting with the investigation to bring organized crime down, which is the child traffickers, the ones who have been exploiting the American people through hidden cameras. And this is how this empire has fallen, because we have the information about all of the activities and everything that has been taking place. That's why like I said, I respect those who are helping, because I know that they are standing strong, they are being brave and courageous, and they're doing the right thing. Okay, so they know about my ex best friend being connected to a tech company that utilizes its services to spy and record people. They also know that government officials, authority figures had co signed documents that they had co signed for her to utilize for fraud. See, because this is corruption, and we're exposing the corruption, we now know the ones that are assisting the individuals who are committing fraud. So now these individuals who have been co signing documents to be utilized for fraud, now we know who they are. And these are the ones that we're all keeping eyes on, because now we know that they have been making money working with other individuals to exploit the American people. So this is how it's like a separation. We're shaft. So now that we can separate, can see who is who, now we know who to watch and who to arrest when the time comes, because the evidence is being gathered. Okay, so we know about government officials, uh, authorities co-signing documents. So that has been exposed. And now, because this is a money scheme operation where all of these individuals have been stealing identities. They do it through hacking. They do it through hackers that link their emails into people's email accounts. They steal their information. They change documents, they move things around in your email, and the feds have information. Oops, excuse me. The feds have information that when these hackers, when they go into the email, they're moving information around. They're moving information around in your email, and they're hiding text messages. They're hiding certain emails that come in. They're hiding the communication that comes in. They basically try to they choose and pick what communication you're going to have with certain individuals. See, they clearly don't understand how all of us light workers are communicating with each other. So they believe that by going into your email and stopping the communication, that they're they're like trying to stop you from the communication that you have with law enforcement. No, see, there's different forms of communication, but at this point I'm not going to tell you how it goes. I already know how it goes, but that's between me and law enforcement. So you'll just have to figure that out once you get to a certain level. But since you're not at that level right now, you're just doing your hacking, and you think that you're not being seen, but you are, because they do know that the feds know that you move information around inside the email. You're rearranging information. You're putting stuff in there because you're applying for applications for business loans, opening up storefronts, and utilizing the person's email, the targeted individual, that their identity was stolen so that they could use it for fraud. They use it for fraud because they're going to make money off of the identity. They get an inheritance and they utilize it. They take the money, they link the inheritance to accounts, and then they take the money. And of course, the person who has been targeted doesn't get money because it was done behind the person's back, exactly to what was done to me. I I was targeted, and they used my email, and they did everything. They changed documents. Of course, they alter medical records. They do it through AI tech. There's so many ways that the feds know how these individuals do it, so that they could get a fraudulent power of attorney over you, a fraudulent guardianship, so that they can traffic your children out. So this is how they all do it. They do it through hacking. They work with managers who watch children in their homes through hidden cameras, hidden audio. They record you, they sex traffic you, they take the videos, they post it on the dark web, they lie, and they all work together and stage as if you're a sex worker, a drug user, you have AIDS. So they already know, the feds know exactly how this criminal organization has been doing it together. They also know too, because the business accounts, the emails, everything is being associated with banks. Bank of America, PNC Bank. There's several banks that are connected to this criminal organization, because the feds also know that the banks are also guilty of fraud, because the banks have been giving out business loans. Now, the business loans that they have been giving it out to are to commercials that are being advertised on YouTube. So these commercials are connected to hackers. So what happens is that, for example, you get lured into a commercial, and you happen to respond to the commercial. And let's just say that the commercial offers a gift card, a gift card for free food stamps or something like that, for like $1,200 or something like that. So now you're lured to this commercial, to this advertisement, and you apply, and whatever the advertisement may be, and you give your information, you give your email. But what is happening is that when you apply, the hacker on the other side, behind the screen, is watching, and they take all of your information. Now, they take your information, and now you have been duped, because now that hacker uses your information for the scams that they have in place, that they want to utilize your identity for. And it could be for a business front, to open up an Amazon a storefront, an eBay account. They could use it for anything, for shipping and receiving, for e-commerce business. They have stolen your identity so that they could utilize it, put up a storefront, start selling products, and then get money coming in. And then this money that comes into the business is now the money that is being rerouted into their personal account. So this is why they take your identity, because they hide everything illegal to what they're doing with the business, and they use that business as a front for them to get their money. And then there's people that are connected to the account. So the account is being ran by different people from different remotely, from different locations. So this is online crimes. So my ex-best friend has also been seen to be conducting this criminal activity among the people that she knows within the community. Military families, community members are all a part of this scam. So now the FBI knows about this scam, how they have been working together with banks. So this is why I said that banks are going to be closed, because they're aiding and supporting these scheme business loans that are solely used for advertisement, commercial advertisement, so that they can get your information and steal your information so that they could be utilized for fraud. So that's information that the feds have about the banks, and it's all done through the emails. So the hackers are being watched. They're being watched, and all of the pieces to the puzzle is coming together. They also know that my ex-best friend for the last 2 years, 3 months, have been gifting herself with this fraud money connected to a business account that is linked to my identity. I never gave anybody permission to do something like this, but this is what they do behind your back. They steal your information and they utilize it for fraud. So they have information that she has been conducting this this illegal business with my identity that is connected to it, and been transferring funds from that business account into her personal bank account. So you see how all of this has exposed this criminal organization. And I just wanted to say to people, this is a new way of investigating organized crime. This is why many of us were online exposing everything, because times have changed. People now are no longer staying silent. I mean, all I could tell you is this: I am a person that I'm very bold. I've always been that way. I speak and I don't have no fear of anything or anyone. I speak without a problem. And exposing and blowing up the spot on individuals is not a problem for me because actually, as you can see, I do it very well without a problem. And I find it, I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh I find it amusing because to me, I don't have anything to hide because I am who I say that I am. I'm very authentic. I show who I am. I don't put no front. I don't have to pretend to be like anybody. I don't care whether people accept me or like me or you what you see is what you get. So I like to be real, in everything that I do. So to me, I find this to be very easy for me to expose organized crime. I don't have a problem with it. Actually, I love assisting my community members, my fellow brothers and sisters, in America to clean up, make America better, because all of us want a good life. And for all of us that want a good life, we want to protect each other. This is how I love to do it. That's why I have a passion. I have a passion to expose. I have a passion to speak out. I have a passion to, tell on the one that has been hiding, the one that is, causing all of this child pornography, child exploitation against the American people. See, they have always gotten so used thinking that everybody is afraid. No, nobody's afraid of you. Nobody is afraid of you at all. And that's why I get on this computer and expose everything because I don't have a problem blowing up the spot and exposing your criminal, dirty, filthy organization because you are a pig when you watch children and you watch people having sex because you pay people to do that. You pay others to do that. And believe me, a lot of people don't want to be a part of this filth anymore. And they have every right to back out and protect themselves because you have been taking advantage of people because you believe that you can do it by paying people. But a lot of people have a lot of options and trust and believe you're not the only one that they can work for. They can go in and get a better job and find another way and get out of your filthy, dirty, nasty, criminal world for eyes for children and watching and exploiting people in their rooms. So, yeah, I get, let me tell you, I sit here and I laugh. I laugh my butt off because because they are running scared. They're running scared because their whole entire organization has been exposed. All of their criminal activity has been exposed. Everything that they thought was going to be a secret is now all out in the open. And now they're running scared. They know that they're under a federal investigation, that they got the DC boys, DEA, internal affairs all up their grill. Okay. They're watching them big time. Did you really think that people were going to really continue and sit back and allow you to do all the things that you have been doing against the American people? Slavery days are over, honey. Okay? Those days are gone. People, we all have a right to expose all of y'all, and you will no longer continue to do this. And you know that it's all over. You know it. You know it because we are all exposing you left and right. We're getting the evidence, we're getting the facts, we know what you're doing, and we're getting everything together because when that other shoe falls, oh, you know it's all over. So let me give you some more information. And this is why a lot of people have moved because the feds know people are moving. They're getting out of Dodge because they know it's all over, that your empire is finished. When you have your own business being aired out to the public, like the way that I'm doing it, that right there is a big indication that your world has collapsed. It's over. Yeah, so these banks that have been participating with this fraud, could you imagine that? A bank participating, aiding and supporting, giving business loans to commercials that have been designed, created to lure you so that the hacker on the other side can steal all of your information so that they could utilize your information, your email, so that they could commit fraud. And this can be in so many different ways because this group, they work with inheritance, they work with trust funds, wills, life insurance policies. They take your identity, they utilize it in different locations with different people, they sell it, they know everything. And they use it for business fronts, to open up businesses, for shipping and receiving, for products, for people who don't want to put it in their name, but they use another person's identity to do it. Because money coming into the business, that money, they utilize it to transfer it into their personal accounts. So this is why the hacker on the other side of the commercial, the advertisement, working together to steal your information so that they can utilize it for fraud. That's crazy. So now people do not trust the advertisements that you see being advertised on YouTube. Because if they offer you a free $200 on this card, if you open up an account with them, it's solely being done so that they could steal your information and utilize it for fraud. So then when the shit hits the fan and you say, wait a minute, what's going on here? Why is my information being seen over there and it's happening with this and or that or whatever the case may be? Now you know that when you applied for whatever that product was on that advertisement, it was solely created so that they can scam and steal your information so it could be utilized for fraud. So do not trust when they say we're going to give you $200 free if you apply for this product and we'll send this to you right away. It's all a scam. It's all to steal your information for fraud. So the banks are going to be going down for fraud because they're what they're doing is that they're aiding and supporting these fraudulent advertisements that are really in it to take your information because they make more money when they do that. And this is why banks are going to be closing down because they know that this is fraud. They know it's a scam. They know it's a scheme that are being committed with hackers. Excuse me. So let me see what else I have. So I'm here to help as many people. I'm here to help as many people as I can out of their circumstance, because these are communities with a lot of people, and a lot of people know that it's about to go down, and a lot of people want out, and there are a lot of people who are assisting, giving information, and there are a lot of options, a lot of options for you. Now, if you keep watching me, I will give you some pointers what you can do. Watch all the information that I post on my YouTube channel. And there is a way for you, because I also know that people are very stressed out and worried because they know that their business is being aired out on my channel. So, uh, there are a lot of authority figures that are working with us, that we are dismantling this criminal organization. And we know that you are worried. Uh, the ones that have participated, they know who they have been connected to, they know who they've been given the information to, and there is a way for you. All I can tell you is that you will find those around you who will assist you. Uh, you will know. And I will just leave it at that. And I will just continue to keep posting to help the individuals that are needing some assistance. So, let me see what else. I have more information to give. With time, uh, you will see, you will receive the signs. Pay attention for the signs around you. You will pick up. Uh, I know that there are a lot of people right now that are desperate, that are afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Just pray, ask for help, and you will get it. That's all I'm going to say right now. Just pray. You need help, you will get it. And nobody has to know. It will come to you. Just pray and ask. And with that, I'll leave it at that. Just remember, the aliens are assisting us, and they're here to help us. And I want you to know that when you have faith and you believe, you will always be protected. Believe that. Why do you think I'm still here? Because I have law enforcement that protects me. Okay. So I'm not here for no reason. I'm here because I'm protected. And uh, I have law enforcement that is watching me, that is by my side. Okay. And they know what is going on. So uh, all I can say is this: just pray and trust, and you will receive help. Okay. So I'm going to end this video with much love to everybody. And I just want you to know that I keep you in my prayers, and I will deliver more information. I might make a video tonight. I'm not too sure. But once I get the information and I deliver it, you will know exactly where you're at and what is going on. And all I can say right now, there are a lot of people that are ratting other people out, okay? There are a lot of people that are giving up massive amount of information. And this is why we know what we know, because people have already marked their spot with information because they're cutting deals. Uh, Nobody wants to go down with a child trafficker and then uh, for you and your family to be posted to the news worldwide. This is embarrassing, humiliating, and you don't want to be remembered for that. You want to be remembered that you helped. So that's why I say jump ship. Uh, I'm going to end this video with much love and a prayer. Blessed Heavenly Father, Aravat, the great I am, Jeshua, Mother Mary, Master Aetherius, Mars Sector 6, Galactic Federation of Light, Commander Ashtar, Valiant Thor. We thank you for all of the support that you have given to all of us that have been working together as a team with each other to bring organized crime down. Thank you for helping us to protect the children, our families, our homes, our future, and for all of the government officials that have been working to dismantle this group. Thank you for the FBI, CIA, DEA, ICE, Homeland Security, law enforcement, all authority figures, government officials, military, Navy, Marines, who are all with us to expose this group. Thank you for all of your hard work, for your courage, for your support, all community members who are working with us. Thank you for their love, their support, for their light, and for helping to protect the beautiful children of this beautiful country and their families. Thank you for all of their hard work. So be it, and so it is. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful evening. Take care, everyone. I might be back, maybe. Take care. Bye.